Hey everybody, what's going on? It is Jason with the Board Game Mechanics, and today we're going to play through a few rounds of Fairies and Magical Creatures. If you want to see how the full game, or our full review, you can click the link in the video description. Otherwise, stick around here and we'll get playing. Setup is pretty simple. You're going to put this board out in the middle of the table, put these off to the side. I'm just putting them on the space because you're going to need those later. If you're playing a two-player game, you're going to remove 20 cards from the deck, flip number of players plus one. If you're playing a two-player game, you're going to remove 16 tiles from the bag and then draw out two. Give each player a deck of their color cards here, which is 4. They'll go in your hand. A whole pile of cubes. I think there's like 40. And their own player board. And 2 pawns. I have one over here and one that will be tracking score. Okay? Then we're ready to play. So on your turn, everyone's going to kind of do the same type of deal. So on your turn, you're going to take your pawn and you're going to pick an action. If it's your turn, you get to do an action and you can play a card. If it's not your turn, you just get to do the action, okay? So the actions are place a token into a box. We're trying to have as many tokens in these boxes as we can because you're going to get points if you have the most, and you're going to get less points if you're second. But also, if you're the first player to get 10, you're going to get this, which is going to double some of the tiles that touch it, okay? That's that. Next is build a garden. You can take a garden tile, put it anywhere you want, or flip it and it will be a path. If you cover up anything, you get the bonus. Okay. Befriend a fairy. You can draft one of these new cards to go in your discard pile. There are some cards that let you draft them directly into your hand, but as a general rule, goes in your discard pile. Helping hand. Play a card from your hand, so you could play a card from your hand and play a second card if you pick that action. And call fairies. You can draw a card from your draw pile. So basically you can discard one card and then draw back up to 5, okay? So green's first, they have the active player marker. So they're gonna go ahead and gain some trust, and they're gonna look at their cards and see what they have in here that they would like to play. And I think they're gonna go ahead and play this one so they can get a point. So they're gonna get a point. You're gonna mark your score here. It goes 1 to 10 and then down. So as you get more points, you're gonna be going down. And then they're gonna put a cube in this space, okay? Now this player just gets to put a cube and they can put it anywhere they want and they'll go right there. All right, done. Now we go this way. This player gets to take their turn and they're gonna draft some cards. So they can either play their card first or draft whatever they want to do, and I think they're going to draft this one. Goes into their discard pile, and then they're gonna play this one. Place 1 kinship token in 2 different areas. So they're going to try to get some control here. They'll go here and here. All right. Then I get to draft a card, and I'm going to take Beast card. So I'm going to try to start getting Beast cards, and then I'll go to my discard pile and done. Then when you draft, the other card that's not taken will go on the bottom, and we'll flip out 3 new ones. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. I'm just going to kind of do all the actions so you can see how they work. Green is going to build a garden. So, again, you can play a card if you take the action. And they're going to go ahead and play this card as well. Play into 2 different ones. They're going to go here and here. And then I'm going to build, I think I'm going to build this one. And I'm going to put it, I'm going to make a weird path like this. So I'm going to get 2 points for that. So I get 2 points. And did I cover up anything else? I did not. The first path tile has to be on the outside of the board, and then you're going to just have to connect from there. Other player will draft this one. They're going to do a similar vibe, but they're going to go right here, and they're going to get a place down a kinship cube. And they're going to go ahead and go there. All right. So same deal. We're going to refill the tiles once everybody's done. Back up to 2. All right. So there's the tiles. Now it's red's turn, and they're going to do the helping hands. They're going to play 2 cards from their hand, and they will play this one because you always get to play 1 card, and they're going to play a second one, so they get to gain a point. And then they're going to play this one. It's going to let them discard all of their cards into the discard pile. Okay. Then this player, they get to play a card because that's the action. And I think they're going to just go ahead and play that one as well. We'll let them discard all their cards. Okay, done. Back to here. This player is going to call fairies. And they're going to draw up So they could discard 1, but they don't have any cards. So instead they're going to shuffle their discard pile and then draw up to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is all their cards. Then they can play a card. And they're going to go ahead and play this one. Play a kinship token into 2 different areas. So they'll go here and here. And then that player gets to do the card thing. And they don't have any in their hand. So they will shuffle. And they don't get a play, they just get a draw up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, done. And then it will be Red's turn. And they are going to befriend a fairy. They're going to draft some more fairies. And I think they're going to play this card. When drafting a new card, it goes into your hand directly. And they're going to go ahead and take this one. Okay, and then it's my turn. I get to take a card, and I will take this one. And mine goes in the discard pile. That goes to the bottom. And that is it. All right, and that's how the game's going to keep progressing. I'm not going to keep going. But a couple things I didn't show you. Once somebody has 10 cubes in one of these sections, they're going to get this tile. This tile is going to help with scoring at the end of the game. And the scoring at the end of the game is really simple. It is... you get 1 point for every, if you have the most cubes in a section, you get 1 point for every cube in that area, no matter whose color. Okay, so if this was the end, red would get 5 points. Second place would just get points for theirs, they would get 2. Okay, then you're going to score your garden, and garden is going to get points based on tiles that are next to the path. So if this was next to the path, that would be 4 points. If it was next to this, these two would be worth 2 points instead. Okay, so that's kind of what you're trying to do. You're trying to get cubes in there and build the path. And the game will end when either all 5 of these are gone, there are not enough tiles to create a full tile order in the bag, one player's placed all their cubes, or all cards have been taken from the deck. All right. Then once that's done, you're going to add up all the points, see who's the winner, and that is it. And that is how you play Fairies and Magical Creatures. Again, if you want to see our full review, click the link in the video description. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and as always, keep gaming.